Hey up, me odes, it's beer o'clock here, biggity biggity bong on the channel, and we're coming at you today with something ever so slightly different. Instead of it being the usual sort of beer reviews that we like doing here, today we've got a book review. Oh, a bloody book review. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking, Rowie, this is a beer channel. Why are you going to do a beer review? Like a book review, even? Why are you going to do a book review? Surely nearly everyone who subscribe are going to be illiterate morons. And you're right, they probably are worthless bastards to a man. You're probably thinking, half of them probably can't read, and the other half are probably 40-year-old virgins who still live in their mum's basements. And, having met a lot of the subscribers, you are right. You are right. But believe it or not, there's a lot of intellectuals who follow the channel. There really, really are. And so this video is more aimed at them, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. And it's a book that everyone in the beer community is talking about. It's the guy's a genius. It's this amazing book here. It's Drunk as a Lord by Mr. David Salter. Yeah, and I've been reading it. I'm up to page 43, and it's actually it's art. A lot of people see. A lot of people have seen Drunk as a Lord by Mr. David Salter, and have just written it off as the incoherent ramblings of a drunken old racist. But I mean, that's there. Like it is that. Don't get me wrong. I'm 43 pages in, but what it seems to be, if I can be honest with you, it's the stories of the man's a genius. It seems to be the stories of a man who likes pulling pranks on Chinese people, and going out looking for crumpet. That seems to be what the story is about. Now, Salter, I think, is a genius. You can tell by the high quality printing of this book. The artwork in it is, the artwork is fantastic, as you can see there. And the thing that you instantly notice about the work of Salter is that he's a genius, is that every single page in the book, no matter what page I go to, every single page in the book is copyrighted. So no matter where you go in the book, every single page of this book is copyrighted, because the man knows that what he's got here is gold, and will be stolen by people. So other books that I'm currently reading at the minute, I'm also currently reading The Taste Beneath by Daniel Monroe, who's actually an old housemate of mine. And when you look through this is a post-apocalyptic thriller. So when you go through this, you'll notice that Daniel, or Marilyn, when I used to live with him, has got no, because his surname's Monroe, Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. So he hasn't copyrighted every page, has he? Or I'm also reading The Cooking Gene by Michael W. Twitty, and this is a journey through African American culinary history in the Old South. And there's again not he hasn't copyrighted any of his pages because they're idiots, and their work's going to be stolen. But whereas Salter from page one all the way to the back, every single page has been copyrighted. So I think hats off to there. And the thing that I like most about the book is obviously the high quality. I'll just get the high quality drawing here. There we go. See, there we go. You can just tell that he's a chap who loves fun. He's a guy who likes going. Yeah, he obviously doesn't suffer fools gladly. He's got no. I imagine he's got no time for these crybaby lefties either. So it's just brilliant. And also, what I like about it is it's introduced the world to the genius creation that is bird. So in every picture in the book, bird is in there at some point or another. So yeah, so Drunk as a Lord by David Salter is he's a man who loves a pint. From what I can gather, having read, he's a man who loves a pint. He likes a good laugh. Doesn't. I don't think he likes people who aren't white. To be honest with you, I mean, he makes that perfectly clear by his the wedding, and also like one of the things that he's a genius, Salter, because there's this one of the stories in the book is at one point after the way him and his friends have been behaving because they get up to some larks when they go out of an evening, right? They go out, they you know misbehave, they pull pranks, and obviously all the squares in the restaurants and the bars, they don't find it that funny. So one night there's a bunch of people outside waiting for him, and using because he's a quick-witted man, and so thinking on his feet, he uses wits to tell the 10 or 15 so lads that are waiting there to give him a hoofing that it would be cowardly for them all to attack him. So he should just take one of them on one. And while they're walking to the away from the group, because he's obviously he knows that they'll probably get involved if he starts winning, he tells them that they should go to another street and fight one on one. And as soon as they're like walking distance away, he attacks the man from behind. He attacks the man from behind, knocking him to the floor, hitting him while he's down, and then runs away. So he's obviously a very clever man, and it's not like he's put that in a book admitting it that anyone can buy off Amazon, and anyone should buy this off Amazon actually because it is. I'd say it's up there. It's Drunk as a Lord by David Salter. It's probably as important, I'd say, as the Bible. It's I mean it is it's going to be like a Bible to me. I'm not going to lie, and I look forward to. I know he went to Australia for a while, so I'm going to look forward to when I get to the pages and his views on maybe like the Aborigines and stuff like that because he no doubt has some great anecdotes about them as well. So so Drunk as a Lord by David Salter is certainly a book that you should all look into buying. You should all probably buy a copy of. So yeah, that's it really, isn't it? So so for those of you that can read, pick up a copy of Drunk as a Lord by David Salter. I might actually do readings of it. Every page copyrighted. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a genius. And this is a good. There we go. Like, he's obviously. It's one of the. I imagine it would be like the sort of thing like the guys at Camera would probably really like this book because it's about a fella, right? It's the stories of a fella, right? Who likes going out for a pint and the problems like when the wife has a go when you get home. Oh, he's got so many anecdotes about that. He's yeah. So Drunk as a Lord by David Salter, brilliant. Cooking Gene. I can probably just read this because he's not copyrighted every page. And the Taste Beneath by Daniel Monroe. You should definitely buy this. This is a very good book. So thank you. Oh, I've also got the American Diner as well. So this is just recipes from places that no longer exist because that's the sort of rock and roll lifestyle that I get up to. So to everyone, I'll finish with the dedication that Salter starts his book off with. To all the good people with whom I have raised a glass and a laugh, in particular to those who have laughed at my jokes, which I assume will be a great many, never forgetting my very dear and most patient wife, Catherine, who has helped me publish this work. So, David Salter, I salute you with your absolute genius of a book. Yeah, so put them there. So that's me done now, isn't it? It's my first book review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and a subscribe, obviously. And there might be more book reviews to come. So, thank you all very much indeed. I've got to go to work now for a bit. Ooh, bloody work. Ooh, bloody hell. But then I'll probably pop on later on tonight and do another beer review. It is Friday night after all. I might have a Chubbles, or I might have a Treehouse. You don't know. Or I might have a lovely bloody glass of Old Speckled Hen, because that's a great beer, isn't it? Old Speckled Hen. That's a good beer. That I should do a review on that. People watch that, wouldn't they? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, well, Marvel dressing gown. Don't worry about it. Yeah.